What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy, MileHigh, tuning back in for episode 6 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Yes, gang. And let me remind you, this is season 2. You know what I'm saying? Because we moving and grooving out here. Hope everybody's living good, feeling good, looking good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you got your robes on. Eric, you still don't got your robe on. I'm waiting to see.
I told you it's coming.
I'm waiting.
It's coming.
All right, bro. I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling this morning, sir?
I'm good, man. It's Monday.
All right.
Got
Yeah,
the Monday blues a little bit, but we're good.
He said the Monday blues.
The Mondays, case of the Mondays. We're good.
Honestly, I don't think that I dislike Mondays as much as most people.
I love Mondays, bro. I'm just fucking tired. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, because it sets the tone for the week, bro.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why I try to always I enjoy Mondays. I don't even say that I hate Mondays anymore. Mm-hmm. It's not even like a phrase in my vocabulary anymore.
And I don't live for the weekends. It's nothing different during the
bruh.
You know what I mean?
Can you repeat that one more time?
I don't live for the weekends.
You heard that.
You feel me?
Heard that. You know what I'm saying? You saw the screen. You know what I'm saying? That's when you switch this. Do a screen switch. But anyways, let's jump into these dad jokes. It's dad joke time. Gang. Anyways, man. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Why do melons have weddings?
Why?
Because they can't elope.
That's good. The wordplay. I like the wordplay.
You like that? You like that? What you got?
Okay. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pen?
I don't know.
Because it's pointless.
I like that.
Horrible.
I like that. That's funny though. All right. Want to hear a joke about construction?
Are you still working on it?
I'm still working on it. You must have had that one, huh?
I think I might have heard that one before.
All right, go.
Why did the farmer get kicked out of the gym?
I have no idea.
Because he's always killing his calves.
That's low-key kind of sinister. Should I laugh at that? Oh man. What do you call a toothless bear?
What?
A gummy bear.
A gummy bear. Good one.
Damn. All right.
Shit.
Hold up. I think I have one more.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
What kind of car does a sheep drive?
I don't know.
A Lamborghini. All right. That shit was corny. All right. Dad joke Monday. Goddamn it. Shit. It's a great way to start every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tune into the Kush Coughfee Morning Show because every day we start the day off with some jokes. They're usually some corny ass dad jokes. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some jokes down below that you want us to say on the show, we definitely give credit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Where credit's due. So if it's not a joke that I go find myself or Eric finds, we will give you credit for, where we got it from. We may sit there and put a disclaimer and be like, we don't know if this is their original joke,
right?
But this is the person that brought it to our attention. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
So make sure y'all do what y'all got to do. Let me sparkle my blood too. Yeah, I'm about to say, I saw you grab the joint and I was like, you know what? Where's my lighter?
Nice fatty.
I'm missing. Hold on. Nope, I got one. I feel it. It's in my basketball shorts. It's that situation. I woke up. I was sleeping on basketball shorts. I just put some pants on over it.
Yeah.
And then I had a lighter in my pants still, or my shorts still.
Okay, it's around here somewhere. I know where it's at.
It's somewhere.
There you go.
It's somewhere. One of these pockets.
Layers.
Yeah. Sometimes you got it. You know what I mean? I'm not too into that anymore. Like wearing my basketball shorts under my pants and shit anymore.
Yeah, I used to do
just
that
too
shit all the
bulky.
time, too.
Yeah, me too. But I only did it. I feel like back in the day it was convenient.
It was, bro.
Whenever you was staying at somebody's house or whatever, like, because I was always at a homie's house or, somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? And it was just super convenient to be able to just drop your jeans, have basketball shorts on.
Now I'm comfy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then you just put them jeans back on and you back at it. You know what I'm saying?
You might want to go hoop
back
or something. You never know.
Facts. You never know. But, yeah, man, let's jump into some of this TMZ news.
Okay.
Whole lot of gang. Bro.
There's been some shit.
Yeah, man. So did you see about the cop, and I want to say it was Milwaukee, that was yelling at the little 6-year-old kid?
No.
He was like 6 or 7, maybe 5, like between 5 and 7. He was no older than that.
Is this the one that pointed the gun at the little kid?
No, he didn't point a gun at him, but he basically was just yelling at this kid and berating him and, basically just talking down to him and giving this kid, in my opinion, one of the most traumatic experiences that he's going to ever have in his life.
Probably.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Between him and this other cop, a couple cops, there was like 2 female cops, I believe, and a male cop. The male cop was just super aggressive. The female cops just backed him up. His mom didn't even, I think had she seen the videos, like the chest cams or whatever of how they were treating her son prior to her getting involved, I think she would have been a little bit more like, You know what I mean?
Why were
like,
they
hold
talking
up.
to him? What was going on?
He had left school, which I understand, like, you know, for the safety of the child and stuff, like, you know, he needs to stay on school grounds during school hours and whatever. Like, I understand that
Fair.
part.
Yeah, sure.
But again, like, you're dealing with a obviously troubled little child who just, you know, hates school, whether it's because he just doesn't understand it, he's being picked on, whatever the reasons are. He don't like to be there.
Right. There's a reason.
Right. Yelling at this child and making him feel even more uncomfortable. Like, I mean, to the point where he was bawling and screaming and like, bruh, it like hurt my heart. Like, all I was saying, like, JD was in here like messing with son while I was watching the little video, and I was just like, bro, I go to jail.
Yeah.
I would have went to jail. I would have fought this cop.
Yeah.
I would have knocked him out.
He was only 6 years old, this kid?
Yeah, bro. He was like between 5 and 7.
Are you kidding me?
Bruh.
Like,
and then as the video progresses, he even goes further. Like, I mean, they're grabbing the kid by the wrist and like, you know, come on, you're gonna follow me, you're gonna do what I say, and blah blah blah. And then it progresses even further to where like they're actually back at the school and like putting handcuffs on this kid and like, you know, asking this kid if he's like, oh, do you want to go where your uncle's at? You want to go where your uncle's at?
Oh, that's
Where's your
fucked up,
uncle at?
bro.
You know where he's at. Where you want to be there with him? Like,
this kid's gonna be traumatized, bro.
bruh.
Yeah.
And then the cop proceeds to tell him, again, this shit pissed me off because he looks at this kid who let me, you know, clarify is a young little black male and being told by another black male to tell you, because I'm pretty sure the cop by the hands, I'm pretty sure it was a black gentleman, but telling him basically like, yo, like these cuffs are gonna be your best friends when you get older.
Oh, that cop feels real tough right now.
Bruh, I was just
tough,
like,
bro.
are you serious?
Yeah, you real tough.
Like, oh man, like, and I, like, it's just sad, bro. Like, that shit was just sad. Like, it wasn't even funny. It was
That's
just
not gonna
sad.
teach that kid nothing, bro.
Yeah, crazy. But you know, staying along the lines of kids, because that shit just pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? And if you have some comments on that, you know, just let us know in the comments below. You know, drop them in the live if you're watching the premiere or whatever. Like, but it pissed me off. There's not a whole lot to say about it, man. It was just very poor conduct from a police officer, in my opinion, and all supporting staff that, you know, was basically like, oh, your mom should beat you and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, honestly, I wish we could, you know, whoop your kids, you know, when it was appropriate to get kids to act right. You know, I think all parents really, you know, wish that it was kind of like how it was when we were kids.
Facts.
At this point. You know what I'm saying? Because some kids are out of control.
I got my ass whooped.
Yeah. And I thank my mom for that shit. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
like that shit
turned
taught
out
me
just
right
fine.
from wrong for real. Like, you
Facts.
know what I mean? I was still a little asshole, little shit. Let me clarify.
My mom did not play.
But yeah, you know what? I think it would definitely help me understand the different, like the difference between respect and not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the biggest thing.
Absolutely. It's a respect thing for sure.
Yeah. But anyways, you know, moving on. If you got some comments about that, let us know. But speaking of some kids, again, just showing that some kids just need their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Some kids just need their ass whooped. I ain't even gonna lie. But these two teens, bro, that stole that Uber driver's car and then killed him in the process.
Yeah. Your life's
It's just
over.
crazy. Yeah,
Three lives are done
Like
that
these, right. And I was just gonna say that, like, this is one of those situations. Had these kids maybe had, you know, I don't want to say better home lives, but maybe had a situation at home where like maybe their parents felt they had more control over their situation, and kids felt compelled to listen and be, you know, respectful and listen to the rules and abide by what their parents said.
Absolutely.
Maybe these two kids wouldn't have been out doing fuckery.
Facts.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
But these two teen girls trying to steal an Uber driver's car, don't quite steal the car, but they do. The Uber driver never actually, you know, was out of the vehicle. He was, you know, hanging in it and out of it. Like, I'm pretty sure it looked like he was probably just stepping on the brake.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they turned the car on. They started revving it up.
Looks
the
like
brake
she stepped on the gas.
Yeah, it looked like the brake just kind of gave, or he maybe tried to reposition and in the process let his foot off that brake a little bit, and there was already enough gas going, and that shit just took off. But nobody really controlling the wheel. They hit. They look like a pole and like, you know, the side of the curb and whatnot, and that impact from the door smacking that dude. I know that was like, if that didn't do it, the next little bit where they flip and throw him out of the car definitely, you know, sealed the deal. And it's just crazy because now these two young ladies who knows what they could have been had they had better situations or maybe had a better understanding of why they shouldn't be out trying to rob Uber drivers and shit.
Facts.
You know,
they were bold, bro. Like she saw the camera
it was like
on her
13
and everything.
14. Yeah, and they was about it.
Kept going.
They was about it.
Yeah,
it was about it. Let's keep it a buck. You know, but I want to give these two young ladies the benefit of the doubt that like it was just them being knuckleheads and being young and dumb.
Mistake.
You know what I'm saying? It was one of those mistakes that they're gonna pay pretty much the rest of their lives for. You know, because they did take a life, unfortunately, in that event. Condolences to the family.
Yes,
you know, both families really, because like you said, everybody's lost.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nobody won in this situation.
Nobody.
So yeah, you know, I just wanted to, you know, acknowledge that. That's just crazy. Make sure you know what your kids do.
Do you know what state that happened in?
It was it Milwaukee?
I think so.
I think it was Milwaukee.
A whole thing going right now in Milwaukee is Uber drivers getting jacked like that. I think that's
crazy too, bro.
Bad, actually.
But I mean, it goes. I mean, it's not crazy, right? Because we're talking about the pandemic times and people really hurting and struggling, financially, mentally. You know, like this pandemic did a toll on a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely.
If not, you know, a little bit on everybody. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It doesn't matter how low or high you were in the world. The pandemic kind of hurt everybody. You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
and if you're
Whether
already
it was
low
your
at
money
that point,
flow or whatever, right? And that's where I think you're seeing a lot more of this crime happen is because people are just kind of like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get it how I live."
Exactly, I got to. I got to do
I'm
what
gonna
I
get
do.
it how I live. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just
By any means
try to live, sir.
Yeah,
you know, and you can't blame people for you know doing desperate things in desperate times. But you can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it sucks because you understand and you can sympathize with people and why they do crazy shit right now. But then at the end of the day, you're like,
thinking
man,
at all,
bruh.
yeah, like
You
I
know?
get it, but
Like,
damn.
You know, there's always good times after bad times. You
Absolutely,
know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like, let's just make it to them
Facts.
motherfuckers, bruh. But yeah, that's, you know, another little situation that was just really unfortunate, man. Again, involving kids, but on the opposite side of the spectrum, you know, this time it's not the law who was in the wrong. It was just two young kids who did the wrong shit, made wrong choices.
Yep,
And I advocate for that. Like I tell my oldest daughter, well, all my daughters, I'm really big on choices right now. You have to understand and taking responsibility for
That's
choices.
right, and sticking behind what you chose.
Yeah, like
That's
when you
right.
choose to do something, like just understand that there's a repercussion to everything you do, whether it's a good repercussion or a bad one.
Facts. And
You know,
accept whatever's with
Right.
it.
You know, like you can very well dictate what kind of repercussions you get. Right.
Absolutely,
Like you can
100%.
choose to do certain things that will give you those good, you know, repercussions or good actions back. And you could choose to do things that don't.
Right.
Like, you know, like
Facts.
these are things that I'm very well in the place of explaining to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Is
That's
just
dope.
choices and being responsible for those choices.
Hell yeah.
But yo, Biggie, can't you see? Yeah, he back in the news.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For something very odd.
Yeah. What's
Very
going on?
odd. Would you ever buy a hubcap from the vehicle? Let me stop there. Would you ever buy anything off of that vehicle, period, that Biggie was like killed in?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't either. That's why it was really odd to me. It's not that people would buy memorabilia from like famous people.
For sure.
You know, especially ones that have passed.
Yeah.
But this was odd to me.
Yeah,
Like,
people are fascinated with celebrities' deaths, so I'm not
Bruh.
surprised. You know what I mean?
I guess, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You
You're right.
know?
Like I said, I guess I even said it. Like, you know, definitely when you're talking past celebrities, like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
People beyond that stuff. But again, like, it's one thing to own like a jacket, like let's say one of Michael Jackson's jackets,
For sure,
right?
like
that
the
he wore on
one-
stage or something, or the glove.
There you go.
Like that's different.
That's cool.
He
I get
didn't
that.
Die in the jacket or the glove,
Right. There's someone that would definitely want
like,
that.
would you
though.
buy the Michael Jackson chair that he died in?
No.
My point.
No.
Like it's different.
Yeah.
Like I feel like same with like the Tupac ride,
Yeah,
like
his-
the BMW or whatever.
Yeah, it was on
Like,
that show, Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
why would you want to even own? Like I get it.
And they
It's a
restored it.
piece of the history of that art, but why would you want to own that?
yeah.
It's just creepy to me.
Like I got the car that Tupac died in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're cool.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So, but back to Biggie, bro. So the hubcap from the Suburban that he was killed in, is for sale.
The hubcap.
The hubcap.
Is it at auction right now? Is it auction?
Yeah, it's being auctioned off. I'm pretty sure for $100. Well, it's for just for sale. It doesn't even say auction, but it's for sale. For $150,000, and it's just one of them. It's just one hubcap from a '97 Suburban, dog.
Hubcap,
a GMC Suburban.
Yeah,
so
it's not even a Chevy.
Yeah, it's more or less like what the Yukon Extended. You know what I'm saying? Version of it, whatever. But yeah,
and someone's gonna buy this shit.
One hubcap, and it's the one that is. There's a picture where you can actually see the hubcap on the car.
Okay,
and it just looks like it was a hubcap. They just threw a big ass sticker on it as like advertisement, you know, for a show even or an album or something. Like I think it's for an album,
right?
But it says March 25th, 97.
It's going to be a conversation piece. They're going to hang it up somewhere and
definitely
talk about Biggie's death.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, it was for an album, for the album. Yeah, I was like, I know I've seen that cover before. Yeah, it's for the album that he dropped. In 97. The B.I.G.
The B.I.G.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. But anyways, if you want the B.I.G. hubcap from the Death Ride, that's what they're called, the Death Ride hubcap.
150 grand laying around.
150,000, it's yours. You know what I'm saying?
And you got a cool conversation piece.
And you've got a cool conversation piece, literally. That's crazy. But speaking of, you said that's so funny. You said Pawn Stars. Did you ever watch Storage Wars?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Or like the and remember like the Bargain Hunters that came after that show, or the other show or whatever.
The two guys.
Yeah.
I know which one.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't remember their names either. But their pawn shop got broken into again, or their store got broken into again. Apparently their shit keeps getting right.
Yeah, I didn't hear the first time.
Like how many times your shit been broken into, man? Y'all need better security.
Antiques and shit.
Y'all need better security.
Yeah,
y'all need better security. But I'm pretty sure it's I want to say it's probably just the second time, but the fact that it's again, you know, that sucks.
That sucks, bro.
It sucks. You know,
they travel the fucking country to look for this shit.
Right.
Jumps in and takes all your shit.
Insurance hates you.
Facts,
they don't like you right now. But yo, you ever been arrested?
A few times.
Oh, we said a few times.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How cool and calm and collected were you? Or were you an asshole?
Yeah, I was an asshole a few times. Yeah. Talking shit.
Well, I guess everybody needs to conduct themselves like Black Youngster when you're in the time of a crisis.
Yeah, and those were when I was young. Acting an asshole. When I got older, getting arrested, just shut up. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, just shut up.
Don't say nothing.
But apparently back in October, he was arrested. I didn't even know that he was arrested for that, but it was for a gun charge or unlawful possession or something like that, or carrying of a firearm.
Okay.
But the body cam came out from when he got arrested.
Okay.
And he's like the most smooth, cool motherfucker on the planet getting arrested, bro.
Yeah,
after getting arrested with like in his truck alone, there was 4 pistols found, one of which was in his lap, like in between his legs.
Okay.
And then there was another one of his like a bunch of his entourage that got arrested in, you know, some of the other cars and stuff. One being another rapper actually, who had a gun on him as well.
Okay.
But yeah, like this motherfucker like cool, asking the cops how much like one of the vans is that he was being transported in and shit. Like this motherfucker nice.
Small talk. I like this.
Yeah, like hold up. Like he literally was just like talking just bullshit. Like why is it taking so long to process me, bro?
Right.
Like,
what's going on? What's going on?
Why are you smiling, Black Youngster? You know you here on a gun charge. You know what I'm saying? But that's rich niggas motherfucking shit right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm gonna be all right. I got lawyers.
Yeah, he know he's about to make bail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me not create
sit in
no
here a
more
little
problems
12 hours
for
or something.
myself.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, no more problems. You know what I'm saying? No more. But yeah, so hopefully that all works out for Black Youngster.
Yeah,
you know, because after seeing the video, I just want them to let him off just because he was so cool about it.
Yeah, he knows how to conduct himself.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Smooth motherfucking criminal right there, dog. Black Youngster really about that shit. When he be talking just that smooth shit, he's smooth.
I fuck with Black Youngster.
That motherfucker is smooth. Yeah. But yo, we got an arrest.
Okay.
This was a big arrest. This is like a ballsy arrest. Not I can't say a ballsy arrest. This is a ballsy operation.
Okay. Like a sting operation we got going on? What's going on?
We have a drug superstore.
What?
In Georgia.
Oh, they got everything.
Bruh, somebody literally took a warehouse.
Okay.
And like let vendors come set up shop.
No fucking shit, bro.
So you can like, you know what I'm saying? As a consumer, just come in like on like some expo shit like, me go check everybody's tables.
Yeah.
See what they got.
They got the ecstasy over here.
Yeah.
The meth is over here.
Like, what
the real fire weed is right here.
Bro, so 65 people arrested in this fucking drugstore.
That's fucking
bust.
funny, bro.
Like, so many people involved that they have to now figure out, okay, who's customers, who's vendors, and who's like, you know,
how do you do
conductors and
this?
operators and like organizers and shit. Like, who put this together?
It's a lot of paperwork gonna
Right,
be going
who's
on.
motherfucking selling shit at this bitch? And who was just there because they just
Who's
trying to get a
consuming?
fix? Like, we need to get them out of here first because these motherfuckers is a waste of our time
This
and
is
energy.
funny, bro.
But the rest of these motherfuckers, we need to make sure we got them.
Yes.
Like, bro, I was just like, wait, what? A superstore?
A superstore with
You was
vendors and
ballsy
all.
enough to just be like, fuck it, warehouse.
We gotta get in this warehouse
out-
and we open
send
up
out
a
a
shop,
text.
big shop.
You got the drugs. We got a spot for you. The ultimate trap.
Oh
Like,
my god,
What?
he's a legend, bro.
Bro,
This
that's why
person's a
you see it
legend.
wasn't mid-pack shit.
Yeah,
I was
I was like, that's not mid pack.
I don't even know who I would give the mid-pack to. Because the cops, like, they were just as confused as us.
Oh my god,
They were like, "This is very unusual." Like, it was in their statement, like, "This is very unusual."
That was
to
very
see
ballsy,
such
bro.
a massive operation in this style.
Yeah.
just warehouse, just chilling. You know, it was
It
pretty
all
much
goes.
like taking the whole like just hide in plain view, like to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? It's all right.
I
They
like
won't
this
catch
guy.
us.
He's got him back, or woman, whoever did it.
Whoever did it.
like,
They're
shout
gangster
out
for that.
Like, for
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
Like,
I
who
was
done
like,
that?
this
Who's
is
done
crazy.
that, yo?
Like, you got some big balls.
Hell yeah.
You've got
something wrong with you,
elephantitis in
sir.
the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Your nuts are big enough to sit on, sir. You
Facts.
don't even
He's
need a
sitting on
chair.
him right now in
Right.
jail.
You don't even need a chair.
Nah.
You got big
He's
enough
good.
nuts that you carry a chair around at all
Facts.
times. Like,
You got it, bro. No one's ever done a drug expo like that,
Bruh.
Not that I know of.
and I'm talking 12 to 15,000 square feet
Oh my god,
of retail space.
he was with it. Yeah. Does it say how long he was going on?
It doesn't, but I mean, it was
gotta
long
know how
enough for
long this shit
it
was
was
going on
long
for.
enough for you to have enough vendors to fill this place up and catch people's attention
Yeah.
and have customers coming through on a regular
That
basis.
is
Like,
so funny.
it was a drug grocery store in their terms. Like, this ain't even like that. I didn't even have to come up with that. That's the police's words.
Yeah.
This was the drug grocery store. And I mean, I can't
This
quite
is the
make
Sam's
out.
Club of drugstores.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a
Of
whole
traps.
big ass picture, and I can't quite make out what everything is, but I'm just going to say it just looks like a whole lot of weed.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's just like vendor setups for real?
Yeah, they
Like,
just had a whole bunch of tables and vendors
Yeah.
just set up in this warehouse.
That is so
and
crazy,
you as a
bro.
customer just kind of stroll through like on a expo
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. I wonder if it was just cannabis or if it was everything.
I mean, it didn't specify,
Yeah.
but on the table and like the little pictures they have, it just looks like a bunch of weed.
Okay.
But who knows?
Yeah. Who
I'm
knows?
sure if you needed you some crack,
I'm sure there's someone over there.
whatever you needed, it's probably there.
Someone knows someone that knows someone.
Oh, it was 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds of weed, 13 guns, no other drugs.
Word. There we go.
Oh, there it
JD
is.
came in to save the day because this article definitely didn't specify that at all.
So 1,000 pounds of weed.
1,000 pounds of weed was
13
recovered.
guns.
13 guns. 65 people arrested.
Mm.
Of which we don't know how
That's
many
a
were
big-ass
customers, how many were
case.
vendors, and how many were organizers.
Right.
As that gets discovered and found out, we will let you know.
Everyone's probably going to get in trouble, though.
Everybody.
Everybody going down.
Everybody. Like, not even a doubt.
And more than half of them are going to tell on each other.
more than half of them are going to tell on each other. Yeah, most likely. Especially the consumers. I mean, they ain't trying to lose.
Hell yeah,
They
I was just here to get
some
high.
weed.
That's
Yeah, I
it,
was just
yeah,
trying to buy
but
some
I ain't
weed.
nothing to do with this.
So, New York.
Okay,
Some
back
more
in the
New York
news.
news. Yeah,
Dope.
yeah.
They're making some noise.
They are. So basically, they've released the rules. Remember, I told you that I said they would give us a layout of what the rules would kind of look like.
Yep.
So they gave us the rules for what consumption, delivery, and like legal trade at its like basics will look like. Obviously, this stuff will be more extent as far as the writing and more, just to the point.
Facts.
There probably won't be like any gray area.
Okay.
I'm sure. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Well, let me not say that. There's going to be some gray
There
area.
always is. Yeah.
But I think that they're going to probably write it so that there's not as much gray area to have to fix, not as many loopholes.
Word.
You dig what I'm saying? But I feel like they're being pretty fair. I can't lie. So they used to be able to do, fucking the stop and frisk and,
Yep.
any
Yep.
little amount of weed in New York was going to get your ass in trouble.
Oh yeah, he was going to jail.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now though, you can literally have like up to 5 pounds of cannabis in your house.
Damn, no shit.
Yeah, it's weird because like here in Colorado, like you can have pretty much as much weed as you want in your house. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just on your persons,
Word.
you can have only an ounce if you're recreational or whatever your medical card allows you to carry on you. If you're medical, but yeah, they have a limit. So in your house at any time, if you have more than 5 pounds, you're breaking the law.
Okay.
Up to 5 pounds, you're good.
5 pounds.
The one interesting thing about that though is later in this article, they actually do say that they've broke it down and they feel that 1 pound of weed should last the average or daily consumer a year.
Wow,
do you agree with that?
Hell no. What
I
the
don't agree
fuck?
with that
No,
either. I was like,
fucking way, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, wrong.
No, because I know that I could smoke a fucking at least an ounce or two. I know for sure an ounce in a week.
Facts,
if
bro.
I really wanted to.
Yeah.
I know I could smoke maybe 2 if I really tried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No doubt. Easy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So at that point, well, there's 52 weeks in a motherfucking year.
And how many
so that
ounces
means
are in a pound?
There's 16.
There you go.
So that
not
means
gonna last you a year.
Right. Not even close.
Not
That's
even
like
close.
4 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's not enough.
No, not at
Like
all.
if I smoked an ounce a week, that'd be what, 4 months?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
that's
on
that
the
person that's smoking. That's not your daily smoker. Who's,
Not at all.
Nah, that's not. That's
Not at all.
false. That's very
dot. That
false.
is somebody who
Once
smokes
a day
after
or
work,
something like that.
smokes 1 blunt
That's
after
right.
work,
Yep.
1 blunt a day, 1 joint a day. That's that person.
It might last you more
that's
than a
gonna
year.
last you a year. And then at that point, I'd be like, you better not buy a whole pound because your shit gonna be trash by the end of that year.
Trash, bro. Like,
Unless you know how to store it right.
Yeah.
And you got the proper materials and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, fuck all that.
Yeah.
So anyways, back to what we were talking about. Back to them. So we got the possession amount. So now you can have up to 3 ounces and 24 grams of concentrate on you
Okay.
like in public
In New York.
in New York.
All right. Okay.
That is like the
Okay.
most crazy amounts that I think we've seen
Yeah,
so far.
3
I don't think
ounces?
anyone is doing it like that unless you're like medical.
Facts.
But recreational, you're allowed to have 3 ounces
bro.
of flour and 24 grams of concentrated cannabis. So
Everyone's
whether it's
gonna be
edibles,
smelling like a pack
tinctures,
out there.
you know,
Like
hash, whatever. That's a lot of weed.
that's a lot of weed to keep
It's a
on.
lot
you.
of weed on your person. at
Hell
any
yeah.
given time,
In New
you know what
York,
I'm saying?
they might shake you down.
Yeah, yeah. Be careful still. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But yeah, so that's interesting.
It
I like
really
that.
is.
The limits
I
are
was
nice.
not expecting that.
Those are great
bro.
limits.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna go ahead and make sure that you're gonna be able to have enough.
Yeah, more
got
than
you
enough.
covered
Hell
there.
yeah.
Delivery. They will be able to do delivery. Basically, you know, you'll have to supply driver's license and proof
Absolutely.
and all that shit,
For
and
sure.
blah, blah, blah. And then I'm sure it's probably going to be up until they have some sort of way to do actual transactions via online. It's probably going to be, you know, cash payments. I'm sure of it, unless they've figured out some way to maybe like loophole in their law, which it doesn't quite say. But anyways, they'll have 25 full-time employees working for you to make sure that you can, you know, get your weed delivered straight to your door.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But yeah, and then you won't be able to hold licenses for other kinds of cannabis-related businesses too. That's something else that's, you know, was mentioned. That if you're a delivery person, you can't hold a dispensary license, and I'm pretty sure vice versa. So you pick a lane in the industry, and that's your lane.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You let somebody else. And I think that's dope because it creates more opportunities, which goes hand in hand with the next part of what they're trying to do, which is a social equality program like every other state is trying to do now.
Yep.
Again, lays out the same shit that everyone else does.
Right.
They just want to get minorities involved. They want to give the resources and the opportunities to
chance.
you know, communities that were disproportionately
Absolutely.
affected by the war on drugs. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So same old shit we say about every state. Again, until it's implemented in actually a thriving industry,
Yeah.
that's just a thought.
It's all talk.
It's just talk. It's just a thought in my mind. I don't really, I'm not really too, you know, there's not a whole lot to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because not all the states that have said that they're doing something with it are doing anything at
Yeah,
all.
nothing, like,
and the few states
just
that
pushed it.
are, it's really limited
Right.
on the amount of resources and actions they've actually taken. So at the end of the day, it's one of those things that until I see it and I see somebody doing it super dope,
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot to say about
Like
it.
I said, it sounds really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sounds great.
One interesting thing that I do like out here though, but I think it's a loophole that's going to end up getting closed.
Okay.
This is the one loophole that I did see like blatantly clear as day, and I think the people like the Buffalo News saw this shit too. But the new legislation, God, I can't even say that right there, allows people to smoke, vape, or otherwise ingest cannabis in most of all the same places where you can smoke tobacco. So technically, that means the law will allow you to smoke it on the street because you can smoke
Yeah, you can smoke cigarettes right there. Except in Boulder.
Well, no, I'm talking about this is New York.
Oh, New York. Okay.
You smoke on the street, you're gonna get in trouble.
Oh,
I mean, they're not gonna probably fuck with you as long as you're just, being you and not, out
If
here
you're sitting there
trying to,
having a session in the middle of the street.
Yeah. But this is out in New York though.
Okay.
Like the way that they wrote the law was
That's
like, all right,
dope.
anywhere you can ingest tobacco, you can ingest cannabis. And technically, I mean, you could smoke on the street.
Yeah.
While you're walking down the street in New York.
Yeah.
So legally, technically,
walk
I
down
can,
the
until
street,
you say
smoke your
otherwise,
blunt.
I can
Hell
smoke
yeah.
this blunt of this joint.
That's a fact.
Eat these edibles, dab this motherfucker. You know what I'm
Leave
saying?
me
I be
alone.
rigging it all the way down the street.
Hell yeah, facts.
And that's just facts. So that's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think that one is going to change though. I do think that they're going to put a little bit more limitation on that.
Right. Like everybody's smoking in this.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Let's just be real. Let's
Hell
just be
yeah.
real. And then obviously, the whole car situation is still going to be illegal. You're still don't drive under the influence.
Can't do that.
It is not as a severe of a punishment anymore.
Good.
Now it's just a misdemeanor. It's not like an actual crime. It's just a fined
It's not going
punishment.
to cost you 10 grand.
Yeah. Yep. And then like the other little public smoking rules that you may break are just fines now, no longer like actual crimes. And then those fines though can come with community service or those situations. So you may get like a $25 fine and 20 hours of community service, but no more than 20 hours.
There you go.
So yeah, they find alternative ways.
That's fair.
And I can't be mad.
No,
at them.
not
You
at
dig
all.
what I'm saying?
Not at all.
I can't
There we
be
go,
mad.
New York.
Yeah,
goddamn.
New York doing their
Happy
thing.
now.
And to stick along with that too and staying in New York. So we got New York and not just New York too, and Long Island and New Jersey and all that shit. All those little states up there.
Yep.
They want to figure out how to, like every state, do the whole determination of how to actually get cannabis or how to determine if you're under the influence of cannabis while driving. Right.
Okay, yeah.
Because we know that
This is
you can
interesting.
smoke, not really be high anymore, and it still show up in your bloodstream as you just got high,
Facts.
or at least your shit would be elevated. But it doesn't necessarily say that you were under the influence while you were driving.
Exactly.
That's yet
So
to be
this is gonna be
determined.
tricky.
Yeah. And the other thing that they may mention was something that we talked about where I was just like, there's not enough data. And
There you go.
the fact is like there's so much stuff that we were able to determine and have data wise to make sure that and determine that 0.8 or 0.08 or whatever the fuck it is was the, point at which people were
Limit.
impaired.
Yeah.
Right? Like we have like 65 years of fucking data
Of research. Yeah.
that proves
Facts.
this, right? That after that point, no matter who the fuck you are, you're probably impaired. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you should not be operating anything.
Right.
So, but we don't have that same situation
Yeah, it's
or
gonna take a
luxury
long time.
with cannabis.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they're still trying to figure out how do we do that. And the one interesting thing is, so there's a lot of studies out that say when you're high, you don't drive better. Right, because your reflexes are slower, and whatever all the fucking reasonings for why you're not a better driver.
Right.
I would still argue some people are.
I think I'm a better driver.
I would say some people. I'm not going to claim me. I'm just,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
know. I
saying
think
other
people-
people.
yeah.
I do think that there are people who, that if they smoked a little joint, they'd be a little bit more safe on the road.
Focused.
Those aggressive motherfucking
Yep.
drivers and shit,
More
whoever you may be.
focused and- yeah, there you go.
Just saying. I think if you're already a slow grandma style driver, definitely don't get high because now you're just worse and you're fucking up traffic. I get that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're a timid driver,
And you're probably in the fast lane.
it may work for you too. Those timid drivers, relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Just follow the fucking
Yeah,
rules and
people
drive.
get anxiety when they drive too.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I've seen that too.
I don't know that I believe that. I think that the group of people they tested was just the wrong group of people.
Yeah.
I think you
Who's
would get
getting
different
tested,
results
really?
if you had a group of, Group A that was like full legitimate stoners.
Yeah. Every day,
Group-
all day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Group B, who is like your, once a day, maybe every other day
For sure.
consumer. You're just regular average consumer.
There you go.
Not your daily user. And then you got control B, who's like your non-user. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have your three controls so we can really see, all right, what's the difference between motherfuckers who do this every day, and this is their life,
Yes.
to people who don't do it at all, and the people right in between. I think you have better results. I think you'll get a better understanding of why I feel this way than I do. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair, bro.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, that to be said though, They just want to. They have a high crash rate already and mortality rate due to crashes. So they're just kind of really concerned out there, like how is this going to translate?
Yeah.
Because since the studies, that are available are suggesting that people are not better drivers when they're high. They're just looking at their shit like, we already got motherfuckers crashing, whether they're on shit or not on shit. So what is this supposed to do, and how is this going to change the game for us now, adding this whole other component? But again, I think this is one of those things where people was probably already doing it, and you just didn't really, know. Or you weren't testing for that stuff specifically, or I don't know. I don't want to make speculation. I don't know. It's just my opinion. But I definitely do think that, I think some more studies need to be done.
Yeah, a lot more.
That for sure. That topic. So I'm just saying.
I'm interested.
And here's why I feel like I think that more shit, because I've never smoked cigarettes, but like I used to, when I was like 18, 19, used to smoke like those Black and Milds and stuff every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
And like I know from like those and just people who tell me about like their cigarette habits and stuff, like you can definitely get like a little high or a buzz.
Yeah, off the Black and Mild?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And so like what's the difference from me having this little
like maybe
weird
once or
fucking
twice a year
head lifty high almost from a nicotine or tobacco situation than my weed, right?
Nice.
Like maybe that
could be the same, bro.
was
Like
making people crash
there
too
you
because
go.
they was too lightheaded smoking that cigarette
That shit
or
fucks
something.
you up, bro.
I just say, just my thought.
When every time I've smoked a Black and Mild, I'm not 100% there.
Yeah,
Get that nicotine buzz as a motherfucker.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Yo, Delta 8.
Okay, yeah, I've been seeing some shit. I've been seeing some shit, some artists messing with it and all that.
I'm still not convinced, bro.
Yeah, me either.
It's not regulated enough.
Yeah.
And you want to know what I found out? How they're getting, why it's legal and how they're getting it? Let me hit my blunt. Get y'all ready for this shit. It is a motherfucking chemical reaction that they are creating using synthetics and byproducts to convert CBD into Delta 8.
What the fuck? No shit. Oh, damn. They're remixing the CBD. They're reconning the CBD.
Bruh.
Oh, shit, bro.
I read that and was like, I knew it. I knew there was some fuckery going on here.
They're cooking up CBD?
Look, the amount of Delta 8 products that have hit the market and how fast they did it.
Yeah.
I was confused. Like, we only just figured out, like, about not just figured out, right? But we only just became like a public mass thing, I feel like. And the fact that now CBD products have went from like an abundance of like where people couldn't, people sitting on CBD.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was just so much CBD that people didn't know what to do with. There was CBD isolate, so much stuff. Like people had CBD for fucking years.
Bro, I got CBD just chilling in the office.
I'm sure you do. And that's what I'm saying. Like there was like everybody had some CBD just sitting somewhere laying around. It was just there was so much of it. And no one wanted to smoke that.
Right.
Right. And there's only so many CBD products that you really want to consume. Right?
Facts.
So where did it all go? What just happened to it? Why is there not an abundance
it's making
of CBD
a lot of
anymore?
sense now. I know what they're doing.
Bruh.
They're reconning
They
CBD.
are reconning it, bro.
They're remixing the CBD.
They're legitimately remixing it. Legitimately, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Did you see Tory Lanez is starting a Delta 8?
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he's got doing a whole little campaign on it.
Look, I'm about to tell you this. I'm about to read this sentence to you right here. Okay? It's 2 sentences.
Okay.
So the vast majority of Delta 8 products aren't extracted from cannabis. Okay?
Okay.
Right there, which we knew, because if you're shipping this shit over state lines and you're doing all this, selling it in gas stations and everything, it can't be cannabis derived. So we know it's coming from hemp.
Right.
Cool. That's out of the question. That's not even a question. Let's say that we knew that already.
That's a fact.
Right. But that's to set this tone. Instead, producers convert plant-derived CBD into Delta 8 THC using a chemical process called isomerization or some shit. I think I got that right. We're close anyway. The process combines CBD with a solvent. Say that again. Process combines CBD with a solvent, acid, and heat to cause the reaction that turns CBD into THC.
No shit.
Bruh. And it's not regulated. So what are these solvents?
Yeah, what is
that
this? What are they using?
using?
Exactly. How dangerous is this
How
shit?
much of
what are
this-
these people consuming
How
right
much
now?
byproduct from these solvents and acids are being left over in the product
Absolutely.
at the end because it's not regulated?
Yes.
So it's
So
not
everything
being
goes.
tested
No, yeah.
at all.
Like they could be doing it a totally different way that still
bruh.
works, but it's could fuck you up.
Bruh. This is the goddamn vape crisis. All
It
over
is,
again.
bro. Damn.
All over again.
People are crazy with this shit, man.
And it's and the thing that's the most harmful, I think, is again, it's going back to the fact that it's being sold as an alternative to it's a legal high.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly
In
what it
illegal
is.
states.
Yeah, so I think
And-
they're gonna press the gas pedal and speed this up.
They
a little
need
bit.
to
I
just
think-
regulate it.
Yeah.
It needs to be fully
Like,
regulated.
this is how it's gonna go.
If you're gonna let it happen, put it under they just need to regulate it under the Hemp Act. You know what I'm saying? And just
right.
put full regulations on that shit.
Right.
Call it a day. Make shit happen.
This is what it is. This is how you do it.
Bruh.
This is where you can get it. This is where you can sell it. We need those
Yep,
regulations.
all that testing.
Yeah,
Regulations is for the consumer.
Yeah.
I know people be like, I hate regulations. People who say that are dumb.
Yeah, you need them.
I'm being honest,
That means
bro.
you'll
I used
do
to be
anything.
that
You'll
same way.
smoke whatever anybody gives
But
you.
after I was in the industry, involved in the industry, understand how regulations protected me as a consumer. Oh, bruh.
Yeah,
No brainer.
All
I don't
for
give a
it.
fuck about the money aspect when I'm
Yeah.
a consumer. Like, yeah, from a business aspect, it's not as cost effective when you have to pay for so much testing and
Sure.
all this shit, right? I get it. From a business aspect, that's where it makes sense that regulations are not fun.
yes, that's a
But
fact.
from a consumer standpoint, it protects
to-
you
yeah, hell
as,
yeah.
as a consumer.
Makes the consumer
and there's
feel
definitely
safe.
not enough research to justify why we all smoke as much weed as we do. So
right.
let's be real. I want to be as safe as I fucking can because when we get to this 40-year mark and shit of actually being able to research it and seeing what the effects of everyday use of this high potency ass cannabis and shit on a regular basis is really doing to us as people.
Need that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to know that I at least took my precautions to know I wasn't smoking
Bullshit.
boo-boo. You know, that mid-pack
Facts.
bullshit.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? And speaking of the mid-pack, it's a mid-pack story of the day, God damn it. We got the mid-pack. Oh, you smoked the mids?
The
You
mids.
smoked the mids. We need to get that goddamn soundbite.
I know, right?
All right, man. We got Vanessa Bryant in the tabloids with her mom again.
Okay.
And it's not Vanessa who's getting the mids. It's her goddamn mom who's getting the mid-pack of the day, goddamn it. Sophia Lane or whatever your name is, I'm totally against her.
What'd she do? I
She's
didn't hear
still
nothing.
just in court trying to get her goddamn lifetime support because apparently Kobe made an oral promise that he was going to financially take care of her for the rest of her life.
It's always about money.
And they Vanessa should have to honor that.
What the
You know what I'm
fuck?
saying?
I'm
That's
sure
what
she's
she's
good
saying.
anyways. Isn't she? Like,
Bro, fuck her.
it's her mom.
Fuck her.
Fuck her, bro.
I'm with Vanessa on the fuck her.
Yeah.
So the reason this is even being talked about right now is because Vanessa is pleading with the judge to just cancel the whole
whole
fucking
thing. Throw it
lawsuit.
away.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Throw the whole shit with the mom in the trash.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
In the dumpster. Close that motherfucker. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
What do you-
On dumpster day. On trash day, dog.
yeah. Facts.
For real.
Facts.
Because, and here's why I say that too. Like, I understand, like, okay, if maybe at one point you was like, you know, you was just there doing your duties and there was you never wanted anything and you still was taking care of yourself. And now you're hitting a point in your life where, you know, you just want to be able to know that you were compensated a little bit from that situation.
From what you've
because
done.
because you helped.
Yeah.
Not, you know, not this like obligation of like, you should take care of me.
Right. right.
Because your ex-husband or your, you know, late husband said he would.
She was
like,
expecting something.
right.
Yeah.
She went into this full speculation of expecting,
I'm gonna do all this, but
and it wasn't even that. Bro, I feel like she was like, this is the crazy part right here, bro. Look, she said that she. Okay, hold up. So, Sophia says Vanessa and Kobe violated California labor laws by not giving her meal breaks, rest periods,
Damn.
or giving her minimum wage for babysitting
what
services.
the fuck?
Bitch, you're a grandma.
Yeah. What you mean?
What are you talking
Were you
about? And you're
hired?
living
Did
in
they
my
hire
house.
you to be a nanny?
You're living
Like,
in my house, bitch.
That's right.
And you're a grandma.
You're gonna
I gotta pay you
Take
to
care
spend
of your
time with your
grandkids.
grandkids.
Yeah, get out of
Oh, you
here.
gotta kick rocks.
Nah. Hell
There's
no.
nothing.
And you ain't
there-
getting shit.
There's nothing that I need you here for.
Nothing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
We could hire a nanny
That's
for
some
all
mid-pack
that.
shit, bro.
Mid-packs, bro.
That's-
I was
yeah.
just like, wow. And then she proceeds to say, or Vanessa shoots back. She said Vanessa fired back in legal documents Sophia was never an employee. She's a grandmother who at times helped her daughter and son-in-law by spending time with her grandchildren. That's how I would interpret it.
Facts.
I feel like that's how every grandparent should interpret it. Like,
Absolutely.
it's your grandkids.
Yeah.
And your kids, essentially. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what?
Not paying you. When you live in my house, I'm not paying you to be your grandma. Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted. Getting paid to be a grandma.
And the fact that you're like, oh, they didn't give me meal breaks.
Oh my God.
They didn't give me rest times.
Shut the fuck
Oh my
up.
God. Like, what are you talking
Get
about?
out of here.
You could cook anything you
Oh
want in the
my
fucking
God.
kitchen when you want.
Yeah, you could go up to your room whenever you want.
Well, they probably had a private chef.
Yeah.
Tell this motherfucker
Probably
what
had a
you
guest
want.
house. Yeah.
Right. What did you want to eat? You can order. Hey, you ever
Anything
heard of
you
Uber
want.
Eats, bitch?
Put it on his tab.
You ain't heard of
Yeah.
Uber Eats? I'm
Get
just
outta
saying.
here.
Everywhere got Uber Eats.
Everywhere's got Uber Eats.
You
DoorDash.
don't-
If they don't, they got DoorDash or Grubhub.
Bruh.
Figure it out. Make
Dog.
time to eat.
Dog.
Mid-pack grandma, you.
Mid-pack grandma. Mid-pack grandma. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully the judge rules in Vanessa's favor.
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
just-
so too.
I'm
Shut
just-
that down
Yeah.
for sure.
Just tell her to fuck off.
Yeah,
Go get a job, bitch.
feeling entitled.
You
for some
done
reason
fucked up.
for being a grandma.
Right.
Come on.
Damn. Bitch. Anyways, on a lighter note,
Yeah,
got Florida news.
Florida.
Florida.
Hell yeah.
Really, I mean, it was spring break this past week, 2 weeks in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Cracking.
Yeah, they've had hella cases of corona.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
hella cases.
hella cases.
That's pretty much like all there was to like report on here in fucking Sunnyside, Florida. You
That's
know
the
what I'm
biggest thing
saying?
that happened in Florida was
Right,
COVID
was
right
the
now.
COVID. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers had from Sunday to Sunday. So in 1 week, these motherfuckers had 35,656
Bro, they're fucking
new
shit up,
cases
bro.
in just Florida
oh
alone.
my God, bro.
And another 436 resident deaths. Crazy.
Mm.
Condolences to all those residents,
Facts.
families. But again,
Corona's real, people.
it's real.
That shit's fucking real.
You know,
and
and
it's
there's
not
these new
slowing
variants
down.
going around now that are like
Yeah,
moving faster and bruh, it's
there's
crazy.
a new breed out. A couple of them.
a new breed. You know what I mean? But
These-
yo,
yeah.
I can't say this would only happen in Florida because every major city that's got a motherfucking theme park has probably had one of these stories happen.
Okay.
But this one just so happened to happen in Florida. So today, this is some shit that only happens in Florida. Even though, disclaimer, this shit can happen in any major city with a goddamn motherfucking theme park. You
There
dig
you
what
go.
I'm saying? But there was a ride. It was called the Slingshot Ride.
Oh, I know the slingshot.
Yeah, and it left a goddamn kid, a couple teens, I think, or at least one teen, suspended over 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. Oh,
Because it broke down. Some cable broke and snapped, and there's a safety feature that stops the ride from fully coming
Okay.
back down or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
when
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a problem.
So you're just dangling
So
there.
this motherfucker was just sitting there so they could figure out and diagnose it and get him down.
How many feet in the air?
About 30 to 40 feet off the ground, just hanging there.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no,
I'm
thank
good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Just, you know what I mean? I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't even
I
like
know
the
what the
sea
slingshot-
dragon that motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get
Fuck
on
that.
the sea dragon. Makes me
Oh
fucking
shit!
nauseous.
You can't
I
do
mean,
roller coasters.
I could do roller coasters, but the sea dragon, that whole like
It's
the
just a
swing
swaying.
vibe,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to throw up on that motherfucker. Shit.
See, I could do that.
That
I
and the
can't do
teacups.
spinning.
Yeah, I can't do
spin.
no spinning, no swings.
Yeah, I could do swing. It's just the spinning, bro.
And then
Teacups
You
are
ever
a
been
no
on that fucking ride that's the swings that spins? Where you like sit in an actual swing with the chains and then
Oh
it
yeah,
goes
yeah, and it
up
goes
then
up and it gets
fucking
and it spins, but it's got a little up and down motion, but
Fuck
it spins.
that.
I could do that. I
that
could do that
shit
one.
makes me so
Like the Batman ride though at
nauseous.
Illich's, how it just gets really high and then it just spins. That's all it does.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I
either.
can't do that.
Yeah, there's only certain shit I'm doing over
Yeah.
at Elages, bro.
Yeah, the last time I went, bro, so it was maybe 2 years ago, but prior to that, it was years, bro. And when I
it's been a
got
few
on
years
that
since
roller
I've been there.
coaster, I was like, oh, this shit hit a little different when you're older now. Like I feel a little
Bro,
nauseous. I never
That shit
get
was hitting like that as a teenager. Fuck that. I was not with the shits at all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a bitch when it comes to motherfucking swings and spinny things. I'm
You
not
keep
with
the
it.
spinny things,
You
bro. I don't
keep
want
all
nothing.
that shit. Them teacups.
Yeah,
all
hell
that
no.
shit. I'm
Nope.
great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with it. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for motherfucking Kush Coughfee Morning Show, episode 6. You dig what I'm saying? Season 2. Shout out to all the sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Habana Extracts. You dig? If you ain't smoking on that Habana, you ain't on no gas pack.
No,
Just saying.
no,
It's
no,
like you might be on some
fire.
gas pack, but this is that gas pack because it's got that Cuban Crew flour in it. You know what I'm saying? It's that trap that I was smoking on today. That's that super terp. If you go to Crystal Lee's, cop you some Cuban Crew flour or Habana extracts. Just let them know that Mile High sent you. Let them know that you heard about them from the Kush Coughfee Morning Show, one of the interviews, one of anything that involves that guy Mile High. They'll hook you up with a little discount. You dig what I'm saying? You can also cop some of this high grade syrup from over there. Shout out to my peoples over at High Grade. Make sure you go cop some high grade. They got some collaboration syrup with the Habana extracts rosin in it, you know what I mean? And they also got some stuff with like live resin as well. And I believe they still do some of the distillate stuff too. You can get it on the medical side in both thousands, 2000s, and I believe they're coming with 5,000 eventually as well. So be on the lookout if you want the bigger stuff. You know, you dig. They come in 16-ounce bottles, and I think they're gonna do the 1,000 in a 4-ounce bottle too for the people who want less syrup but more punch.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Dope.
And then rec 100 milligrams. Get all the flavors, anything from like watermelon, lime, strawberry, grape.
Gas.
Blueberry, simple.
Yeah.
They got it. Pineapple. I think I might have missed one or two, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. And then shout out to the stuff I don't have physical representations. You know, Buddy Jane. Go follow me on Buddy Jane. That guy Mile High. Go follow Eric too. I am Eric. B, right?
B.
Underscore
Yep.
B.
Yes,
Go
sir.
follow him on Buddy Jane as well. It's a cannabis Instagram essentially with like some weed map features and exclusive Buddy Deal Janes because they work with exclusive dispensaries in different areas as well. So see what kind of situations you can find yourself in and other networking opportunities you can find and create as well over there on Buddy Jane. You dig. And don't get scrutinized for the content that you're creating cannabis related because it's all based around cannabis.
Yes.
Gang shit. That guy or THC girls, the high country girls, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are looking for help with any sort of, you know, anything from just consulting and them just giving you advice on how to take your business from point A to B, you know, whether you're a small business or a big business, they got you. And if you need a more extensive help, you know, from networking to content creation to them actually coming in and physically helping you with operations, they got you covered there as well. They got a few different service packages that you can check out. Go to their website, thehighcountrygirls.com. And I think it's highcountrygirls.com. And make sure you follow them on Instagram as well. And if you just look up THC Girls,
It'll pop up.
It pops up. Yeah,
Yep,
their
for sure.
Instagram, their
Google
Twitters, their website, all that shit. Just look them up. You dig what I'm saying? And then big shout out to my dog, Eric, JD,
Yes, sir.
fucking Josh
Appreciate
here
you,
at
bro.
the Content Creation Studio, man. If you're a content creator and you're looking to make some dope content, you need help doing that because you're like me. I'm a content creator. I'm not a goddamn editor. I'm not a director. You know, I got some skills. I could do a little bit of something. But if you're trying to take your shit to the next level and get out of doing the things that you half-ass or you lack at, come holler at the Content Creation Studio. My dog Eric will take care of you with the editing and even help you create the content. Like, this wasn't even necessarily what was supposed to happen with this whole Kush Coughfee where he became a host and was just on the show talking every day. But that's what it did, man. And he's even down to do stuff like that if you got some dope ideas and you're trying to really make shit happen. And you got JD. If y'all got great ideas, but you're still struggling with trying to get it down on paper, make storyboards and make it make sense, that's what he's here for.
And all tech support too.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say that in any sort of tech stuff or OBS, you know, layouts and stuff like you see with our new layout, you know, that's JD as well. He's the man with the plan over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't see him on camera very often. Every so often you may, just if there's some technical shit. You know what I'm saying? He may have to pop in, but yeah. And then Josh, man, shout out to Josh because without him, none of this shit is possible as far as the space and the opportunity that is created here. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, content creators elevating the game. Make sure that you come and turn up here at the Content Creation Studio. And I'll catch you guys later, man. Tomorrow, actually in the next one, episode 7. Y'all always remember live life high. Make sure you always got your kush. Make sure you got your coffee. Make sure you comfy in your goddamn robe. And I'm ready to see what you got coming.
I got
all right? All right. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.